Hi everyone, today I'm going to review one of my favorite papers, the Indian brand that launched the papers and inks first in India. It's called Beyond Inks and they have three kinds of papers available for alcohol ink art. So the first kind is the synthetic paper, the Yupo paper and the black paper. So these are the three kind of papers that are available by Beyond Inks and they are really good. The synthetic paper is just like the medium weight Nara paper, so it's very good. It's very thick and just see it's quite thick and it doesn't get warped or bent with heat. So I have made these paintings on the synthetic paper and they work beautifully. It works exactly like any other kind of synthetic paper that can be wiped clean, and you can work and rework on this kind of paper again and again. So it's a very good paper for alcohol ink art. You can definitely go for it. Then the second kind of paper that they have, which comes in two microns. One is 300 microns and the other one is 150 microns. So they have two type of thicknesses. I prefer to use the 300 micron paper, Yupo paper. Yupo paper has slightly different texture than the synthetic paper. When you work on Yupo, you get soft, smooth effects and the ink spreads slightly differently. For instance, if you put a drop of ink on Yupo paper, you will see it spread in a circle. While when you put the drop of ink on a synthetic paper, it will not spread so softly. So Yupo paper is really good for making fades like these, simple fades and those kind of effects. They come out really well on Yupo paper. The only thing about Yupo paper in general, not only Beyond Inks Yupo paper but any other brand, is that they stain a little bit. So when you have to keep reworking on the same paper again and again, they might stain and cause a little problem. So if that is the case, that you're going to use the same paper many times and if you're not confident yet, then go for the synthetic paper instead of the Yupo paper. And you can do all the techniques that are possible with alcohol inks on Yupo paper exactly the same way. So this is also something that I really like. And talking about the thickness of the paper, so this is the 300 microns paper, very stiff, doesn't warp with heat. And these are the some of the paintings that I did on 150 micron. So as you can see, this is the same kind of Yupo paper by Beyond Inks, but it is 150 microns. So it's a thin sheet. This kind of paper is really good when you want to stick it on another surface like a wooden board or something. So these thin papers work out really well for sticking, easier to stick. So this is 150 microns Yupo paper by Beyond Inks and this is 300 microns. So do you notice the difference? This will not wave like that and this is very, very thin. Then the next one, the third one, which is my absolute favorite when it comes to black paper, is Beyond Inks Just Black. It is 400 microns black paper. So it is very stiff and doesn't bend at all when you're working. I mean it bends a little bit, of course. If you fold it, it will bend, but it gives such beautiful surface to work on, and when you use a dryer or a hot tool, it doesn't warp so much. So I really love this. It works beautifully well for all the black paintings that I want to make. So you guys can definitely try out all three papers. They are amazing and I really like them, and I've been using them since the time I started working with alcohol inks. The only con when it comes to Beyond Inks papers is that the limitation of sizes. There is A3, A5, A4 and a few rounds, I think 6 inches, 12 inches, but that's it. You need, I mean, if you're going to work on bigger surfaces, then there is no choice of having a bigger size of paper. So I would request Beyond Inks to really launch some, at least a few bigger sizes that we can cut into smaller ones and work. But till then, these are very good. I have A3s of all of these and I really like working on them. Very good quality of paper. So just go for it. If you are a beginner or even a professional in alcohol ink art, definitely go for these papers. Wonderful, decently priced, and of course the service is also very good. So we have just black, Yupo paper and synthetic paper. 3 kinds of paper by Beyond Inks. All work beautifully well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the video and do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.